Hello, good morning, my dear student. After a long time, I'm here with another video for the class 6 student. The first chapter from your geography, the Earth in the solar system. Okay, we are already did up to the sun. So, let's discuss planets. Okay, there are 8 planets in our solar system. In order of their distance from the Sun, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. Okay, so in our solar system, there are how many? There are 8 planets, and the name of the 8 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, so as I already told you, some celestial body do not have their own heat and lights, and they are lit by the light of the star. So such celestial bodies are called planets, and these planets are 8 types: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, you have to remember the name of the planets and what are planets. The planets are the celestial bodies, and they are lit by the light of the sun because they do not have their own heat and light. Okay, so all the 8 planets of the solar system moves around the sun in the fixed path. These paths are elongated, they are called orbit. Now what happened? So all the planets that moves in a fixed path, and the path where they are moving is known as orbit, and it is elongated. If you can look here, look at this image. Okay, you can see the path here. This path is known as orbit, and they have their own path. The planets revolves around the sun. As you can see, the sun is the center of the solar system. Mercury is the nearest to the sun. It takes about 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. Venus is considered as Earth's twin because its size and shapes are very much similar to that of the Earth. Okay, so among the 8 planets, Mercury is the nearest to the sun. It is the nearest planet to the sun, and it takes only 88 days to complete one round along its path. So to move around its path, Mercury, as it is the nearest planet, it takes only 88 days, and Venus is considered as the Earth's twin, means similar like Earth. Why? Because the shape and the size of the Venus are quite similar to our mother planet Earth. Till recently, August 2006, Pluto was also considered a planet. However, in a meeting of International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that the Pluto, like other celestial bodies, says 2003 UB discovered in recent past may be called a dwarf planet. Okay, actually, till 2006, there are 9 planets. The Pluto was also there, but due to its small size, the Pluto vanished from the solar system. And in August 2006, Pluto, in the meeting of the International Astronomical Union, it was decided that Pluto is no more planet now. It had a very small size, due to which it's extinct from the planets. Okay, so what are planets? Planets are the celestial bodies which do not have their own heat and light, and it was lit by the light of the sun. And there are 8 planets in the solar system: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And among this planet, all the planets moves in the elongated path, and the path are called orbits. Among the 8 planets, Mercury is the nearest one, which takes only 88 days to complete its one round. And the Venus is considered as the Earth twin because its size and shapes are very much similar to the Earth. Okay, now let us see Earth. The Earth is the 3rd nearest planet to the Sun. In size, it is the 5th largest planet. It is slightly flattened at the pole. That is why its shape is described as a geode. Geode means an earth-like shape. Okay, so now it comes Earth. Earth is our mother planet. Earth is also a unique planet because among all the planets, life is found only in the Earth. So it is the third nearest planet to the Sun. In size, among the all planets, it is in the fifth position, and it is slightly flattened. It is a tilt. It is in the tilt position at the poles. So the shape of the Earth is described as a geode. Geode means the Earth-like shape. Okay, you imagine just the Earth, and the shape of the Earth is known as geode. So the question may arise, what is the shape of the Earth? So your answer will be geode is the shape of the Earth. Condition favorable to support life are probably found only on the Earth. The Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. It has water and air, which are very essential for our survival. The air has life supporting gases like oxygen. Because of this reason, the Earth is a unique planet in the solar system. Okay, as I already told you, the Earth is known as the unique planet in the solar system because it is the only planet that supports life. In Earth, we can find water and air, which is very important for our survival. Without air and water, we are not able to survive. So this water and air you can find in the Earth. It is neither too cold nor too hot. So the Earth support life. Okay, so the main air that has life supporting the main air like oxygen which support the life we can find in the Earth. So because of this reason, because of the presence of the water, air, because of the presence of the life, the Earth is considered unique among the solar system because no other planet has life in them. Only the Earth support life. From the outer space, the Earth appears blue because its third surface is covered by water. It is therefore called the blue planet. Okay, so Earth is also known as the blue planet. Why? Because 2/3 part of the Earth is covered by water. It is full of water. So it appears blue from the space. If you look at the Earth from outside the space, it looks like a blue. So why it looks like a blue? Because it is covered with water and it is also called a blue planet. Okay, so question may arise, why Earth is known as the blue planet? Because Earth is covered with the 2/3 surface of water. Okay, so the moon. Let us see what is moon. Our Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Its diameter is only 1/4 that of the Earth. It appears so big because it is nearer to our planets than other celestial bodies. Okay, so the moon is the natural satellite of the Earth, and it has a diameter of 1/4 of the Earth. It just appears big. If we look at the moon, it appears big. We can see moon at the night time, so it looks big. Why? Because it is a nearest from the Earth. It is the nearest celestial bodies from our planet Earth, and it is about 384,400 kilometers away from us. Okay, the distance from the Earth and the moon is 384,400 kilometers away from the Earth. Now you can compare the distance of the Earth from the Sun and that from the moon. Okay, so as you can compare the distance from the Sun and the Earth, as I already told you in my previous video, that what is the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Okay, so if you compare the distance between the Earth and the Sun, and if you compare the distance between Earth and the moon, you can find out the difference very easily. The moon moves around the Earth in 27 days. It's very, very important. The moon takes 27 days to revolve around the Sun, and it takes exactly the same time to complete one spin, and it all exactly take the same time, means same 27 days to complete its one spin also. As a result, only one side of the moon is visible to us on the earth. Okay, so it takes 27 days to move around the sun, and it also takes 27 days to complete it one spin. So as a result, what happened? We can able to see only one side of the moon. Only one side of the moon is visible to us because it takes 27 days to move around the earth also, and it takes exactly the same time, that is 27 days, to complete one spin also. The moon does not have conditions favorable for life. It has mountains, plains, and a depression on its surface, but casts shadows on the moon's surface. Look at the full moon and observe these shadows. Okay, so what happened? Moon does not have a life. It does not have condition favorable to life. It has mountains, plateaus, plains, etc., but it doesn't support the life. Okay, next one is asteroids. Apart from the star, planets and satellites, there are numerous tiny bodies which also moves around the sun. These bodies are called asteroids. Okay, so apart from the star, beside stars, planets and satellites, there are some numerous tiny bodies that revolve around the sun, and that tiny tiny heavenly bodies are called asteroids. So they are found between the orbit of the Mars and Jupiter, as you can see here in the image. Let me see. Okay, so if you can see here, okay, so this what these are you can see the asteroids belts here. It is also a tiny heavenly bodies, except planets, satellites, sun, etc. There are some tiny bodies in our solar system, and that tiny bodies are called the asteroids. And as you can see there, the asteroids are found in between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. So scientists are of the view that asteroids are part of the planet which exploded many years back. So according to the scientists, the asteroids are also a part of the planets, but which exploded many years back. Okay, asteroids. Yeah, it is also a tiny heavenly bodies, and generally found in between the orbit of Mars and the Jupiter. And it is also a heavenly bodies of a tiniest size. And now next one is your meteoroids. Let us see what are meteoroids. The small pieces of rocks which moves around the sun are called meteoroids. Okay, so small particles of rocks which moves around the sun are called meteoroids. Sometimes these meteoroids come near to the earth and tend to drop upon it. During this process, due to the friction with the air, they get heated up and burn. It causes a flash of light. Sometimes a meteor, without being completely burned, falls on the earth and creates a halo. Now, what happened? So meteoroids are the tiny pieces of the rocks and that revolves around the sun, or that moves around the sun. And what happens sometimes? Sometimes these meteoroids come near to the sun, and it gets heated up and burned, and it causes the flash of light, as you can see in your daily life. The flash of light, it is caused when the meteorites come near to the sun, and sometimes it's fell down without completely burned, and that also create a hollow in the surface of the earth. Do you see a whitish broad band like a white glow path across the sky on the clear starry night? It is the cluster of the million stars. Okay, if you look at the image. No. Okay, so if you notice in the night sky, there may be a whitish broad band. Okay, it is a cluster of the million stars, and it is the groups of a million stars. If you look at the night, you can see a white glowing path across the sky. Okay, so that groups, that whitish broadband is called, it is a cluster of the millions of stars, means it is a cluster, or it is a groups of the millions of stars. This band is the Milky Way, and it is called the Milky Way, as you can see in the image. Our solar system is a part of a galaxy. So our solar system is a part of a galaxy. And what is galaxy? A galaxy is used, or a big system of billions of stars. Okay, so in this ancient time, it was imagined to be a river of light flowing in the sky. So in the ancient period, looking at that whitish band, or the Milky Way, it was imagined that it is a river of light flowing in the sky. So so thus it was named Akash Ganga. So as you can see the river Ganga. So in our ancient time, when the people looked at the sky, it was imagined as a light of flowing river in the sky. So it was also named as Akash Ganga. A galaxy is a huge system, billion stars, and cloud of the dust and the gases. So what is galaxy? A galaxy is a huge system of billion of stars, which has a clouds and of dust and the gases and all. Okay, so there are the millions of galaxies that makes the universe. So millions of galaxies and galaxies and galaxies, when it's combined together, and that makes a universe. It is difficult to imagine how big the universe is. Okay, so if you can see our one galaxy, it seems very big, but what are universe? The millions of the galaxy makes a universe. So that's why you can't imagine how big our universe is. Scientists are still trying to find out more and more about it. We are not certain about its size, but we know that all of us, you and I, belong to the universe. So scientists are trying to find out something more information about the galaxy. Okay, they are trying till the date. But we can say that all of us belong to this universe, and universe is a very, very big, which is make up of the millions of the galaxies. Okay, so it is our chapter, the Earth in the solar system. So in this chapter we learn about what? Let us see from the top: new moon, full moon, celestial bodies, stars, constellation, pole, planets, the solar system, the sun, the planets, the earth, moon, asteroids, meteoroids, Akash Ganga, galaxy, and the universe. These are some important topic which you have to learn, which you have to make notes of this one by your own, using your own language. Okay, so this is the first chapter. Okay, so we completed the chapter. I will help you for making notes. So first of all, you just complete the exercises and make the important notes, okay, from inside your books, and go through the chapter and send me through your WhatsApp. Okay, so I will help you. If you are facing some confusion, if you are getting some difficulty, you can directly contact me. I will help you out there. Thank you very much, and I will be back with the next video very soon. Thank you.